Okay, lovers, welcome back to Emperor's Light Tarot. It's me, Tony, back with your channel tarot card messages for today. We're gonna get into your love reading, see what energy check in, see what's currently surrounding you, what's coming towards you, what you need to know in regards to the matters of the heart. So, singles, those in a relationship, or those currently vetting or looking, even if you don't know if there's someone secretly admiring you, we're gonna see what's coming towards you in love. So let's get into it for you guys today. Ooh, we already got jumpers. I'm going to take a look at them, but I'm going to put them back into the deck. We have the Magician and the Eight of Cups. This could be someone working on themselves. The Eight of Cups for me is detachment, right? The walking away card, right? Avoiding codependency. It could have something to do with the emotions or the health. But this being a love reading, it is emotions. So again, this could be someone possibly walking away from an old relationship to manifest a new relationship. So take it how it resonates. Or this could literally be someone detoxing from something, possibly their relationship, right? It's funny how the eight is the Eight of Cups, the symbolism of the eight, and then on the Magician, one of the ultimate alchemic symbols is the affinity sign, right? So it's just funny how those two eights came into the reading. So, I mean, it could be someone manifesting love at this time. So we'll see. There's multiple messages for everyone. Singles, those in relationships, and those that's being highly sought after at this time, right? Like the video, subscribe to the channel so that we continue to grow, right? Add some value, spread the word. And Six of Cups, the Fool card. Yeah, someone's manifesting a new adventure, a new love adventure. That's double confirmation already. The Fool and Six of Cups, and before that it was the Magician and the Eight of Cups. Someone's either waiting on you, or this could be you taking action towards someone. Channel message. Just gonna get a few more shuffles in, prime the reading. Any more jumpers? Yeah, I actually wanted to do an extended reading for you guys last night, but it got too late. It got too cold. I got a sweater on now. A hoodie. Finally, the cloaked one gets a hoodie. Actually, let me put the hoodie on for the reading. That's my aesthetic, right? All right, so blue, right? Everything's blue. All right, so let's get into it. Hopefully your feelings aren't blue. Hopefully you're not feeling blue, right? But let's get into it. So I think we're finally done shuffling here. What's grounding the reading? The Ace of Pentacles. This keeps showing up as the grounded message here. So yeah, this is an opportunity for success and love here, or career and finance. I'm not sure if you work with your lover here, but in terms of relationship, this is starting a new commitment, right? This is my wedding ring card, like I always say. So there's a windfall or an opportunity headed towards you, something tangible. This could be this new love offer. I'm getting the picture of the Ace of Cups in my head, but for whatever reason, it's coming out as the Ace of Pentacles. Communication, yeah, meeting you halfway. So that's what's coming down the line, marriage here. Some sort of a success. But that's communication, right? Waiting for your ships to come in is what they will say. Well, why wait for the ships to come in when you can meet the ships halfway? Swim out to the water, right? This could also be someone initiating action, right? Two of Wands is stagnancy, right? The planning stage, and the Three of Wands is actually getting up and taking that action, right? Taking those first steps, right? Asking, thou shalt receive. But it says something about, yeah, you can pray to God, but He gave you hands and feet to go towards the things that you want. But we have Nine of Swords here, trauma. This could be some sort of a mental insecurity, nervousness, possibly, right? Slight mental illness, possibly. Could be sleeplessness, maybe even doubt. 69 here. We have the Six of Swords. So that's funny. 396. 369. So Three of Wands, Nine of Swords, and Six of Swords. So someone's getting over fear of something here. Because the Nine of Swords would be fear. The Six of Swords is movement, right? It's a positive state of mind, or moving towards calmer waters, as they would say traditionally in the tarot. So this is fixating off of negative thoughts, negative ideas, the nervousness, right? This mental illness. Someone may need a decent night of sleep if they're traveling here with the Three of Wands, or if they're just continuously working. They need to learn how to rest. I'm not sure if this is a day nap or, again, a good night's sleep, right? Me, myself, I can definitely go off of 3-4 hours of sleep in a 24-hour period, possibly even longer than that. But there are days and times where I just black out for a full 6 to 8 hours of sleep, right? So, yeah, maybe get some rest. This could even be a vacation or something like that, or doesn't have to necessarily be like a big vacation. I got to take a look at the rest of the cards. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, this is comfort, self-comfort, and that sort of thing, being independent. But yeah, it could be anything like a short drive. It's almost like taking yourself out on a date or something like that. Spoiling yourself is what I would say when I used to hang out with my guy friends, and they'd be like, "Dude, did you just say spoil yourself? You sound like a woman." But again, men aren't, and they aren't in touch with their feminine side like I've always been growing up, right? So that's why I turned out different than a lot of my guy friends who went through a lot of hardship, jail, prison, death, that sort of thing, heartbreak. Still today in our late 30s, and they still don't know what's going on. We have the world card, cycles. So a new cycle opening up, expansion. Yeah, someone's traveling here. Is usually closing a cycle or opening up a cycle, but since I three initiative being taken here with the Three of Wands, communication, but with it being Wands, actual physicality. So someone be maybe getting up and moving, traveling here. So a new cycle opening up for someone. It almost gives me like, for instance, again, the culture that I grew up in, people are just so used to being. They call it a project for a reason, right? Because it's a governmental project. Basically, they put a bunch of people in a neighborhood, and it's just they throughout history, right? We've had the Tuskegee experiments, we have Planned Parenthood, we have everything else. The food that we eat is a gun store, a liquor store, and a fast food store all over the place, right? For someone like myself, I've had expansion, right? The world card, Sagittarius, the guru, right? I've always had my sights set on leaving that place, right? I don't want to stand around on street corners or under trees all day selling drugs, right? Being with the same women every other guy has been with, right? It's expansion. So someone wants to get out and see the world, possibly expand. This could even be online communication as well, right? We have the Seven of Pentacles on top of the Nine of Swords. Yeah, someone's worried about their finances, or this could be the way that they grew up, or it's Pentacles. So again, the things that they've gotten used to seeing, vision here it is. So again, to use myself as an example, to use my testimony, I look back on the things that I've built, or the things that I've learned here. Nine of Swords, right? What do they call it? Culture shock here. But you don't really know that it's culture shock when you're living in it, right? You don't know that there's so much out there to be seen, right? Have a vision, have a plan for yourself, right? This is why education is key. They will say knowledge is power. Now I understand that understanding is the most useful utility, right? You can have all the wisdom and knowledge in the world, but if you don't know how to use it, or if you don't understand it, right, then what's the whole point? We have the Six of Swords. So yeah, the person that's coming towards you is very enlightened. Pisces energy, stillness, right? They could be a very calm person or a very meditative person. They could possibly get into yoga, stuff like that. Higher thoughts of communication. Six of Swords, yeah. They like being in a positive state of mind. This person possibly even does astral traveling while they're sleeping, because there's a lot of movement here. Three of Wands, the World card, the Six of Swords, and the Hangman's here, which is daydreaming, right? This person's very creative as well. They may be some sort of an amateur content creator. The Two of Swords. They don't communicate with a lot of people online, possibly, is what I'm getting here. You know that this is my my flight layover card, or like vision when it comes to like someone that doesn't have accurate vision or accurate assessment. Maybe they don't have enough knowledge to make this decision here. Comes out on top of Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so this may be a windfall that you don't see coming towards you. Financial abundance, maybe health. Not sure. Something about health. I'm not sure what that health message is. But yeah, definitely a new commitment as well. Maybe a new job or marriage. You could be meeting this new lover here at this new job that you're going to. Or again, whatever you're expanding. Maybe you're expanding something about entrepreneurship. You could be expanding your business, and it's going to help you bring in new people. Say, for instance, when content creators start to get their britches, right? And they start hiring editors and, people to do thumbnails and stuff like that. So, right. So it's building new relationships. One of these people may come in as a new, may come in as your person, right? So that's a message for some, not all. Take it how it resonates. Page on top of page. Yeah. Page of Swords and Page of Wands. So someone's passionate about you. They're looking into you, wanting to learn more about you, right? This could be the spying card. This could be someone close to you, or they want to get close to you. They want to come traveling towards you here. Pull two cards at once. It's funny, I pulled two cards at once and look at what they are. Two of Cups, right? A soulmate, relationship, and the Hierophant, traditionalism, right? Religion or spiritual systems here. An anointed individual, right? A notary, right? Someone that marries people, right? I've actually seen that face-to-face in person, right? Ace of Pentacles is the wedding ring, right? So this is the couple relationship. This is the pastor or the notary, and then this is the wedding ring, right? The grounding of this situation, right? The proof positive, the tangibles. Yeah. So I used to live with a Jewish girl for about 6 or 7 years or so, and yeah, I learned a lot about that culture as well. It was shocking to see, instead of them calling it church, they call it temple. Right, on the weekend nights, they would get more wild than a nightclub. Right, I couldn't believe that I was seeing people drinking beer and not beer, liquor and wine. Right, her father was an accountant. He owned a building in one of the popular Jewish cities here, Coral Springs, Florida. Right, so yeah, and then that's just one part or aspect of my life or perspective that I have on these different things, right? You could be dealing with a Taurus, this person that's coming towards you, or again, an entrepreneur. There it goes, Ace of Cups. Didn't I say I was sensing the Ace of Cups? So actual true love, a cup overflowing, right? Someone that has worked on themselves, right? They're not walking around dazed and confused or monkey branching, jumping from a relationship. This person has standards here with their Hierophant, right? The Ace of Cups comes out on top of Hangman and Six of Swords. Ooh, they dreaming about you. They possibly had a love dream about you, or they daydream about a relationship with you here. Yeah. The Wheel of Fortune. Whoa, they're looking at you as wish fulfillment. This whole third row is like, wow. You got the Two of Cups, the Hierophant, the Ace of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune. Let's clarify the Page of Swords and the Page of Wands, the Chariot. Cancerian energy, progress moving towards you. So they're very adamant about this, learning about you, possibly want to go on a short adventure with you, maybe want to travel with you. I'm getting a vision of a date, but it's coming off as traveling with you. That would be an awesome first date, right? A 7-day cruise to get to know the person that you're dating or something like that. So that's 3 rows. Let's see. What do we want to get more information about in regards to your current love energetics collective, what's coming towards you, and what you need to know in regards to the matters of the heart? Let's get this person's personality here. What's that person's personality? Why are they attracted to you, and how will they be coming towards you? Get the first card out is the Moon card. So they could be a very nurturing, very mothering individual, very dreamy as well. They definitely value strong emotional relationships, masculine or feminine, right? I resonate with the Moon a lot, right? People, it's about hidden fears and stuff like that, people would say. So it's kind of like taboo, not only for men, but for people in general, right? Like women, they're in tune with the moon cycle because of their feminine, period cycle and all that type of stuff. But for men, it's like for people in general, the moon, like I said, it's fears, but it could be misinterpretation, right? People can fall in love with the moon. It's like hidden desires, stuff like that. It's like, um, it's almost like make believe, because like the moon is very intoxicating. Like we can look at the sun, but the sun is gonna blind us. But we get to look at the moon all night, right? Even though it's reflecting the light of the sun. So the moon becomes very intoxicating. Me myself as a Libra, there's definitely seasons where I feel, I was gonna say fear, where I feel my moon sign way more than I feel my sun sign. And in Western astrology, I am an Aries moon sign. In Vedic astrology, I am a Pisces. So that's where my whole dreamy nature comes from, right? That's why sometimes when I just blurt out curse words, that's my Aries moon sign, right? Sometimes you have to say what it is, right? You don't think God created curse words? Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that, right? He created man, and man created curse words, but he gave man his power, right, to create and cultivate the garden, expand. It's just a tool, right? Like this Ace of Wands. So you got the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Cups showing up, and the Ace of Wands, right? This is something tangible as well. This is like an artist's paintbrush or a conductor's wand, right? They actually look like a magician when they're conducting a symphony or orchestra of people, right? This could be an old guru's walking cane, right? Spirituality here. This could be a smoker's, right? Marijuana blunt, right? taking you into higher states of consciousness, right? The herbal medicine, ayahuasca. But yeah, sexuality. It is as well the Ace of Wands, and again, more travel, right? Burst of passion and creativity. So the person that's coming towards you, yeah, they're very dreamy, very spiritual. Mm, am I getting? I'm not gonna say that. Yeah, this person may be a clairvoyant, or they walk light, is what I'm getting. Boy, these people are going. So the reason why you usually hear noise here when I'm in this particular area, there's a freaking coffee. What is it? A Starbucks? Yeah, of course it's a Starbucks. These people go crazy. No offense, 1717. These people go crazy. For this damn coffee. And it's like 9 o'clock. Seven of Swords on top of the Ace of Cups, the Hangman, and the Six of Swords. So they're showing consistency in their thought patterns and their emotions, right? Again, this person may be, the tall, dark, and handsome type, or the mysterious woman, right? She's very not out there with herself. She's very reserved. But man or woman, they have a very beautiful thought process, or the way it's like, ooh, this is weird how I'm about to say this. Their emotions work on a certain type of system. Okay, so the best way that I can explain it is like me myself. I am a sapiosexual, right? I'm attracted to people that I'm able to have a decent high level conversation with, right? Not mundane things. I hate having conversations with men or even dudes about random stuff that we should not be talking about, right? Out in public, at work, even on a dinner date, right? Again, I like to always say I have my Venus placement in Scorpio. So again, I'm attracted to very unique people, very powerful people. Let's see here. This person, yeah, they're coming off as the Queen of Wands, right? My type of girl, right? The Queen of Wands, very creative, very passionate, very beautiful, right? A naturalist, could be a content creator, an athlete, right? Sha'Carri Richardson type, right? This is a person that gets into high intensity training, right? They would scale a mountain, climb a mountain, or they would probably go on like a 10-mile hike or something like that. Could even be an actor, right? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We know that Aries are very expressive without having to be emotional. Right? This person could have a loyal fan base as well. They have charisma here, and it comes out, the Queen of Wands comes out on top of the Wheel of Fortune. So it gives off celebrity vibes, or you could be, again, some sort of a content creator with a big following here. The Two of Swords, Nine of Pentacles. People look at you as being very fancy, very luxurious, very, should I say standalone-ish? That you're able to be independent here. Right? Well, this is how this person is coming in, because this is the role for this person and how they're going to be coming towards you. But take it how it resonates. The Seven of Cups. Yeah. Seven of Swords and the Seven of Cups in the same row. When we go diagonal. right? And I think we already have a 7 here, so there's 3 7s in this reading. So yeah, this person's anointed, or they have some sort of a special hidden gift or talent, right? It's an innate ability or skill that they've been born with. It could be clairvoyance here, claircognizance, right? I be knowing stuff that I don't even know. That's crazy. Like I take so much time to research stuff, and I still get channeled messages from the universe about stuff that I don't even know about, right? Learn something new every day, right? When you live by that model, when you speak it into existence, the universe has no choice but to bow before you, right? And reveal to you its truths, right? Give you access to its magics. Yeah, we could definitely have a powerful wizard here. You're a wizard, Harry. Or for the chicks, right? We could definitely be a very powerful naturalist, right? Women were scolded for those things in the past, right? And being natural was here before all this religion was here. It's the religion that came in with the holy war, right? All that type of stuff that were trying to change systems and societies that were killing not only women but men that lived in the natural state of consciousness, right? Remember in the Bible, we were all naked. Now look in 2023, we're all clothed, right? There was nothing to hide um, back in the garden. Now everyone has everything to hide from each other, right? And it's because some people are evil, right? Or don't even know that they're guided by evil intentions, right? The thoughts. We are down here on this earthly plane battling with forces that we don't understand. Some of us can't even see and are not open to, right? I liken it to the example that I give about air, right? We breathe air, right? An untrained or uncultured person wouldn't necessarily think twice about breathing, right? It's become second nature to us now, right? And people believe they don't believe in things that they can't see, right? Or touch. But we know air is there because we breathe it in through our lungs, right? Now you would definitely know that air was there or that there was a lack of air if someone punched you in your lung and you lost your breath, right? You'll be gasping for it. That thing that's not there that can't be proven, right? Gravity is also one of those things as well, right? Universal law. But let's continue on with this love message. We have the Knight of Pentacles. Trust. Slow moving earth sign energy. This is definitely an offer coming towards you. We have the page of, so we start the last row, the fifth row, going diagonal with the page of Pentacles, and then the Knight of Pentacles comes out. So yeah, this person's coming towards you with an offer. Could be a small investment. This could also be someone that's working on themselves financially, on some sort of a financial journey, because why are they talking so loud? This is what I mean by like dating certain women, and by the way that they're yelling and their tone and the ebonics, right? The fluctuation of them. I already know what type of women these are. Knight of Pentacles on top of the Ace, the Hierophant, the Nine of Swords, and the Seven of Pentacles. So yeah, this person's on some sort of a financial journey. Again, they're an entrepreneur. Yeah, definitely, I can see that. They're creative, right? That's good. The Nine of Swords would be their thoughts. So it could be trauma, but it just could be that, sometimes people can't even sleep. That's probably why Einstein was like, oh, sleep is not important, because he had so many thoughts in his head that he couldn't get to sleep, right? You notice that a lot of intelligent people, they don't really, they mull over their sleep mull over in their bed all night long because their mind is always racing, right? It's not a curse, it's a gift, right? Just because it's nighttime here doesn't mean that it's nighttime in China, right? We know New York is a city that never sleeps. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Wow, my. Look how that folded out. That's a message for someone. We got the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and then the Queen of Pentacles comes out here. So a very powerful manifester, someone that's able to ground their thoughts into reality, because she comes out on top of the Seven of Swords, right? Which is a strategy, if you ask me, right? A Ace of Cups, that's love, and then the Hangman, Pisces, big dreams, the Six of Swords, your ideas. So being able to flesh out these ideas into something tangible. Right? We know the Queen of Pentacles is a wife, right? An overbearing mother, some would say, right? Definitely an entrepreneur, businesswoman, interior decorator. What do they call people that sell houses, right? Could even be someone that's into the tax business, right? Women are starting to get into that as well, becoming tax preparers and that sort of thing. Yeah, real estate agent. We have the Knight of Wands. Sexual proclivity, if you ask me, right? Someone very brave, brash, bold, right? They come in with a chip on their shoulder, right? Comes out on top of the Queen of Wands. So yeah, very beautiful, very sexual, very powerful, creative, right? We do have the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, and the Queen of Wands here. We just don't have many kings here on the table as of yet. Empress energy. As I say that, the Empress shows up as the last card of the reading on top of Seven of Cups, Chariot, Page of Swords, and Page of Wands. This person may already have children or they deal with children. This person could be a Cancer or a Libra or have some sort of a Taurus energy, which we see here in the Hierophant. So they could be a hard worker or a business owner. The Seven of Cups is the intuition, right? Or the fact that they have multiple options here. They may not know that they have multiple options because they're so busy manifesting here. Again, I'm like that, right? I don't usually notice when people are staring me down. What was I doing? I was somewhere. I can't remember what I was doing though. And this girl, after going around the whole place, this place was full of people. She sat in front of me. And then she started whispering to someone, and then she started looking back at me and then covering her eyes like she was doing a peekaboo, as if like she was a little girl that just had found a new crush or something like that. And I wasn't even paying attention to her, but I saw it and I was like, oh, here we go. Here we go. Yeah. Believe me, women, you're not the only one that's, your beauty level, right? And the energy that you put out, you're not the only ones. Men have to constantly turn women down all the time too, but you don't hear us complaining about it, right? So that was your last message. Very positive, very powerful reading here. There's a lot of feminine energy showing up in this reading. So, I mean, masculine or feminine, take it how it resonates. Again, it's an energy. It's not necessarily your gender, right? Boy, girl, man, woman, male, female is gender. Energy, right? Masculine and feminine is energy, right? So, again, even as a masculine, you may be in your Empress energy at this time, right? I am a male, divine, feminine, right? Just waiting on to transfer over to my divine masculine energy when I meet the woman that I'm able to be a man with, right? Because it's almost like I have to teach women how to be women around me instead of being whores. So, and that's almost like you teaching a person how to treat you, right? And like go way back 2 years down the line, it's like if I have to teach you how to be a woman, I don't want you, right? If just like a woman, right? She doesn't want an insecure man. Women like confident men. If she has to teach a man how to be a man, she doesn't want him, right? Let's see what's under here with your Ace of Pentacles. You got Judgment, yeah, marriage here, action. Someone's about to take action towards you. Three of Pentacles, they want to collaborate with you. So it's someone in the same industry as you, or someone that sees you as a like a prodigy. That you will be very successful, right? Usually on the original Rider-Waite Tarot, you will see a youngling, right, a young person, chiseling away at a bus with two teachers behind them, guiding them or giving them some sort of advice, right? The Three of Pentacles, and then we see the Journey of the Pentacles, 7, 9, Page, Knight, and Queen, right? So yeah, someone definitely sees you as being very abundant, success coming down the line. We have 10 of Wands, burdens, right? Again, this could be all these creative ideas, creative thoughts, right? Your creativity runs hand in hand with your sexuality. So this could be being sexually triggered or sexually frustrated. Dropping burdens could also be any type of exercise, losing or gaining weight. It could also be high amounts of spirituality. Eight of Pentacles, yeah. Successful person, very, independent. They're perfectionists. They're very thorough and consistent, right? Virgo energy. And then those are your 5 cards. The last one to be shown would be the 5 of Cups, but I don't really think that it's relevant. It could be a distraction, possibly. I'm getting the 5 of Cups as a distraction. Someone could be trying to distract you from work to bring in this romance, right? Yeah. I wouldn't necessarily bother a woman or a career woman that I know that has something serious going on for herself and doesn't want to be distracted by superficial or lackluster. And that's the thing. So that's the thing that I can understand about women or men that get hit on all the time just by people that either just want to sleep with them, or it's just like, why are you coming to me with these pickup lines? Why are you bothering me while I'm busy throughout my day? Are you being genuine? I'd rather not even find out if you're genuine half the time, right? Because you can feel the energy, right? So we're gonna go with the major arcana before we close out the reading. Damn, 30 minutes already? This thing be flying fast. And I remember when I used to only do 5-minute readings. Then it became 10-minute readings, and then it became 15, 20-minute readings. And now it's like I could just go on and on and on. So it's a muscle to be built here, right? It's an acquired taste. Message for someone. What do we have here? Water sign energies. Who's coming towards you? We have Chariot, Cancer, Hangman, Pisces, and the Moon. Pisces again. Well, for me, it's Scorpio, right? Really, it's all the water signs. So again, this person is very oh yeah, the Wheel of Fortune here is here as well. So my crystal ball. You're definitely dealing with an intuitive or a psychic or some sort of an energy reader. Right? But yeah, the Moon, the Hangman, Cancer. Right? This person, how would you be able to notice this person? I used to be attracted to Taurus women because every Taurus woman that I came across had like these sleepy or like dreamy eyes, right? I know a woman right now that has quite dreamy eyes, but they don't necessarily look sleepy. They just look very unique. I think I had a dream about those eyes before, and yeah, it somehow manifested in my reality here. But yeah, strong water sign energy here. This person has. We have the Wheel of Fortune, jackpot, bonus. Very lucky individual, very wealthy individual. They're spiritually attuned to the universe, so they're very well knowledgeable in the laws of attraction, right? Manifestation, right? You can create your own luck, even, right? The World card, similar to the Wheel of Fortune. I look at them both as Sagittarius, but you know, I can't remember what the actual tarot zodiac association with the Wheel of Fortune would be, right? The Sagittarius knowledge, wisdom, right? Being a guru, you're able to create your own luck, right? Set your day up. Like if you know, you plan your next day before it comes, basically, right? So it makes it easier. But we have traveling here with the world, right? Expansion. Again, this person could have some sort of an online website. We could have a viral moment coming up as well if this person is a content creator with the World card and the Wheel of Fortune. The Hierophant, an entrepreneur, Taurus energy, along with Empress, very abundant, creative Taurus energy, as well as Libra, divine feminine. So this person that's coming towards you, they're very talented. They're very emotionally, they're an empath or an intuitive, so they're very considerate. They may even be very, very moderate as well. Let's take a look at the court cards. Okay. Yeah, we got a lot of queens showing up here. So take a look at this. The Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Queen of Pentacles. But yeah, 3 pages. So again, this person could possibly work well with kids. Maybe they're a teacher or something like that, or some sort of a guidance counselor. I'm getting a miracle worker. Or literally this person already has children here. We have 2 knights and 2 queens, both in the pentacles and the wands here. So the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles, right? Very creative person, right? Very driven, able to get their ideas off the cuff and be paid for them. So again, they're an entrepreneur here. And then 2 queens, divine feminine energy here. We already see the Empress showing up, but we have double confirmation here, right? Very successful individual, very driven individual, right? Creative, right? Very nurturing and caring. They're both it's like a very beautiful person, and they're very natural. But I think the Earth Witch is more natural. I mean, it really doesn't matter because I know several people that see the Queen of Wands alone as being the divine feminine and the Queen of Pentacles. So these are like very feminine women here. You know, women are usually over sexualized first, right? We value women for their beauty, And then we admire women for how well they're able to either teach or follow. We do have two aces. So a new love opportunity in the Ace of Cups, love overflowing in the Ace of Wands, the creative spark or passion, the sex, right? They should run hand in hand. I don't know why people separate the two. You shouldn't be having sex with somebody unless you actually love them, not like or have an infatuation with them, right? And the other way around, right? Your lover should be able to inspire you, right? As it says, right? Love can be, or God can be found wherever two or more people are resonating in a vibration of love here, right? Don't cast your pearls before swine. It says it so many different ways and so many different times, right? In or out of the Bible, because again, I'm not super religious, but hey. Two of Cups, the relationship, friendship, right? A soulmate connection. Three of Wands, right? Meeting each other halfway. Star-crossed lovers is what they would say. Bars. We have, oh, wait, we did have a two. Another two here. The Two of Cups. So making a decision. This could be something else. I don't think it's the decision that needs to be made. It's something else. Yeah. I think this is a soul connection and the souls are missing each other or something like that. Or they're wanting to communicate with each other when they can't. 6, 7. There's no 8 here. 6 of Swords. Yeah. Yeah, this is them wanting to be close to you. They go from the 2 of Swords to the 6 of Swords. It's a soul connection, or this could even be the mind as well. Right? I had an epiphany about, has it been 3 years? That our imaginations are quite powerful, right? We're trying to get all this technology and figure out how to teleport and how to move faster, build quicker planes and cars and trains and all that type of stuff. But the mind, right? You can instantly manifest with the mind, right? The imagination. Right? Some people may not. Some people take it for granted because they're not very powerful in the mind. But those that, like a library or people that read books to get away from regular mundane day-to-day life, like people that actually read books and they're able to understand the adjectives and actually get into the story, these are the type of people that have very strong minds and are able to, have these sort of connections, long distance connections with people, right? That's how it should start. You master your mind and your emotions and you can master a lot around you. Right? Why do you think the media and the world is so invested in harboring and putting your mind, or they want to take control of your thoughts and your emotions? So we have the 6 of Swords, the 7 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups. Very intuitive individual, very successful. Again, they're very goal oriented, right? They have a lot that they want to accomplish. They have several options as well as far as the things that they can manifest or the places that they want to go. Possibly the people that they want to meet or the people that want to meet them, right? And then we have 2 nines, 9 of Swords and 9 of Pentacles, right? Yeah, grounding their thoughts into tangible products, tangible offers, right? Very successful, very comfortable, very independent. So yeah, this reminds me of an independent thinker here, right? Yeah, someone that's not led by what we see out here in the world. Right? They're led by their own internal GPS compass, right? Which would be the Wheel of Fortune, right? Your own internal GPS or compass, right? Your own karma or dharma. The Empress, yeah, you walk around as an Empress, and this person walks around as an Empress, right? They're living in their true, authentic power as well as a business owner, as an entrepreneur. I can't find a Wheel of Fortune, but we know it was here in the reading. All right, 40 minutes. All right, let's get the breakback message for you guys. We'll close out the reading. I should do a star message, but we'll see if we can get to it. All right. messages for the collective today, those that are watching in regards to love and romance, those that come here for matters of the heart inquiry. What do they need to know about their love connections at this time? We got the Page of Cups, a crush coming toward you, or intuition blooming, and the Empress showing up again. Yeah. So very intuitive individual, very creative, very brilliant, loving individual, very attractive. It's a divine feminine, right? So this is a time for you to receive. We are in the harvest season. So if you've been planting seeds, whether you're planting a garden or if you've invested in the right relationships, right? You're going to be receiving at this time, right? You could even be inspiring someone, right? AKA a muse. Yeah, definitely love all over this reading. The person that's coming towards you sees you as an empress. Libra, Taurus energy. Any jumpers before we do a last break deck message? The advice for the collective. What's the last message in regards to love and romance? No jumpers. Break deck message. We got the Seven of Swords. Keep it on the down low. So this would be like a hidden agenda, pretty much, a secret seed. Of course, it says deceit here, but this is secrets. This could be, again, it's my strategy card. It's tiptoeing around a situation, right? So either you or this person may be shy, or this is how people are approaching you. This is how this person is coming towards you here. It's made okay, so it's giving off subtle communication. So this could be insiders. Yeah. Like the type of insider jokes best friends have. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to reciprocate with you. Yeah, they want to invest in you as well, right? They want to show you kindness, right? This is balance in a relationship. And it's funny that it's 6 and 7, a crescendo, a 76. Yeah. So positivity here. Definitely a positive love connection. This person seems inspired by you. The Seven of Swords could be them trying to learn from you as well. I'm also getting that with the Six of Pentacles. It's like you're laying something out and they're trying to pick it up. All right. I like it. Seven of Swords still. Okay. I guess we should do a break deck message, right? For the Seven of Swords. So, bear with me here. The Moon and the Stars Tarot. I'm gonna read to you guys, right? We gotta read to you. Let's see. What is the star or moon message for you guys today? Seven of Swords. Here we go. All right. So, the Seven of Swords. It is a moon message. Keywords: betrayal, deceit, sneaky energy, right? So yeah, it depends. I don't read upside down cards, but it runs hand in hand with my idea of tiptoeing around a situation. It's delicacy is what I would call it, right? And then the moon message would be follow your intuition and keep your senses sharp. Exactly. Yeah. So it runs hand in hand with your intuition. Knowledge is key in order to maneuver around certain situations as well, right? But that is what I have for you guys today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the reading. I swear it feels like 10, 15 minutes, but the timer says it's coming up on 45 minutes. Right? That's crazy. But yeah, I'm going to go upload, do a little bit of editing, and I'm definitely going to be uploading some more readings for you guys in the future. So 4404 showing up on the clock, 444 message. Catch you guys on the next one, lovers. I'll say catch you guys on the nice one. Peace.